He just has scars that never felt a wound. But soft what light through wander window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That though her maid art fair, more fair than she, but not her maid, since she is envious. Her her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of what? What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. Tis not to me she speaks, to the fairest stars in all the heavens. Having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As they light both lamp, her eye in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Amen.
She speaks, oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head as a winged messenger of heaven unto the white, upturned, wandering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
O Romeo, Romeo, where thou art, thou Romeo, deny thee, father, and refuse thy name, or if thou will not be, not but sworn my love, and I'll be no longer in live.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis by the name that is my enemy, thou art himself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor foot, nor hand, arm, no face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What is a name? What that which we all call a rose, by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes. Without that title, Romeo doth thee name, and for that name which is no part of thee, I take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I'll never be Romeo.
What man art thou that there beseems in night so tumultuous on the council?
By a name I not know to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither fair maid, either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither, tell me, and wherefore the orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I, preach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore, thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more pearl in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes, and but thou love me Let them find me here, my life here, where were better ended by their hate than death purged, waiting of thy love.
By whose direction found thou out this place?
By love that first did prompt me to inquire, he lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot yet. Weren't thou as far as that vast shore washed with the fairest sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knows the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush he paint my cheeks for that which thou hast heard me speak of tonight. Fain would I do on for, fain deny what I have spoke, but for well compliment thou love me, I know thou wilt say a, and I will take thee word. Yet if thou swears, thou may prove false. At lovers' purges, they say, Jove loves, or gentle Romeo. If thou dost love, pronounce it faithful, or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay. So thou wilt who but else know for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am twofold, and therefore there may stink my havery light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more truth in those that have more coining to be strange. I should have been more strange. I must confess that I thou overheard erst I was where my true love's passion, therefore pardon me, and not input this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so destroyed.
Lady Bywander, blessed moon, I vow that tips with silver all these fruit treetops.
O swear not by the moon, inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circle orbs, least that they love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt swear by the gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear long. I joy in thee. I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unwise, too sudden, too like the lightning which though cleaves to thee ere one can say it's lightning sweet. Good night, this bud of love, my summer's ripping breath may prove a bitterest flower which next we meet. Good night, as sweet respond and rest come to the heart as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Thy exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it for what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again, and yet I wish but for the things I have, my bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is as deep. The more I'll give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within, dear love. Adieu, gone, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true, stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night. I am afraid, being in night, all this is but a dream, too flattering to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed, if that thou been of love be honorable. The purpose marriage sent me word tomorrow, by one that procured to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thee foot I lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam,
I come along, but if thou meant not well, I'll do beseech thee.
madam.
By and by I come to increase thee strife, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I sing.
What? Oh, So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the words to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
His Romeo, his oh, for a falconist voice to lure this tassel gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse and may not speak aloud, else would hear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine, with repetition of my Romeo.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
Mine eyes.
what o'clock tomorrow shall I sing to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail 'tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it,
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thee company.
and I'll still stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning, I will have thee gone, and yet no further than a ransomed bird that lets thee hop a little from his hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted grace, and with a silken thread plucked it back again, so loving jealously of his liberty.
I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I, yet I shall kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, parting is such sweet song, that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will to my ghostly fairest Closel his help to carve and my dear heart to tell.
See.